Now to an Eyewitness News update. For years now, Vanderburgh County Sheriff Dave Wedding has been talking about the need for the county jail to be expanded. And just last week, he told Eyewitness News the need is urgent. Right now, the County Commission is meeting to determine the future of the jail. And Eyewitness News' Cody Bailey joins us now live from downtown Evansville at the Civic Center with the latest on this. Cody?
That's right, Shelley. Just a few minutes ago, county commissioners wrapped up their meeting, and we are going forward with plans to expand the Vanderburgh County Jail to vote of 2-1 from today's commissioner meeting. And I'm joined now by Vanderburgh County Sheriff Dave Wedding. Sheriff Wedding, thank you for joining us. I know you've been pushing for this. We've spoken with you the last several days, but this is something that goes back several years as well with this overcrowding issue that you've been mentioning. So I know there's a lot of confidence going into today that this would have the support. What are you feeling after today's commission meeting?
Well, I'm happy that after years and years of addressing an age-old problem that we now have a resolution to it, because we have the county council and the county commissioner have both agreed to move this project forward.
And I know one of the things that you mentioned, even off camera, we were speaking earlier today, that things like a logistical nightmare, the things that what sounds as simple as just overcrowding, those kind of multiple layers, what they can add to too. And this is also not an issue that's just confined to Evansville. You mentioned across the whole state as well. So talk about some of those issues and other problems across Indiana.
Well, the Vanderburgh County Sheriff's Office has housed anywhere from 125 to 200 inmates in jails. We've gone Illinois, Kentucky, and probably 5 or 6 counties in the state of Indiana. And it is a logistical nightmare to move inmates to various jails. They miss their families. They're away. Sometimes they're 70 miles away from Evansville. And it's just tough to have people come in and we have to ship them off to serve their time. It's also a logistical nightmare when you have 50 to 60 people over capacity in your jail, so you don't have time to put them in the proper cells, classification, and it's stressful for the inmate and the staff alike.
So tell us a little bit about what this plan will do moving forward. I know you mentioned housing for those incarcerated individuals, juvenile area as well. So tell us a little bit about your hopes for this project.
Well, we've really dialed the plan back. We're going to build 120 beds to take care of our existing need. We've had a nice plan in place with the state, because they're going to take back their level 6 felons. That usually runs anywhere from 100 to 150 inmates that are incarcerated in Vanderburgh County Jail that should be serving their sentence at the Department of Correction. Once they take those back, that will inroad our problem in adding the 120 beds. We'll be real close to be able to handle our inmate population. If money was no issue, I would build a much larger facility. But I am limited on the finances available, so I have to work within a budget. And I'm not going to fight with my county government over how much money I'd like to have. I just have to live within their budget. But putting the 120 beds on campus, getting rid of the level 6 felons, will go a long way in easing our population crisis.
All right, Sheriff Wedding, thank you for your time. I know you're excited with the news today and keeping the work going forward here. We thank you for your time as well. We'll have more on today's commission meeting later on this evening on Eyewitness News as well. Reporting live in Evansville, Cody Bailey, Eyewitness News.